Welcome to Pasando DTLA. This is your boy Toss Tones.
This is El Padrino, directly from
La Fritanga Studios.
There you go.
Y recuerda,
aquí está pasando. Oye, me fui en blanco.
Papi, ese es el diplomático.
El diplomático.
Mira, shout out.
Yo.
I gotta shout out Tony Escoto.
Tony, el duro.
El duro.
That's
my
He's
brother.
An incredible
musician, pianist, composer, one of the best. Shout out to him. He gave me this diplomático.
¿Él es venezolano?
No, he's Salvadorian.
Oh, but he got you the Venezuelan
he got
rum.
me the He know that I was gonna love this because for real, bro. Let me tell you something. You hit it right on the dot. It tastes just like rum barrilito.
Está rico.
Which is a one that we love in Puerto Rico. Shout out to Tony. I'm lit.
Shout out to Tony. It feels good. But
how you doing, bro?
Good, man. Hey, I'm planning my trip pa Puerto Rico.
Vamos para allá.
Pa Puerto Rico. So it's been good, man. Going with family, going with a couple friends. It's just gonna be like a big ass reunion. So I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see family, to see people I haven't seen in a long time, and then just the island, bro. Like, o sea, yo voy a estar de arriba para abajo con la pata alzada, como, o sea, sin dormir.
Yo no. Ya me gustaría hacer eso. A mí me gustaría hacer eso. Because, like, my boy told me about it. He was like, yo, I'm going to Puerto Rico. Boom, boom, boom. And I haven't been in Puerto Rico in like a year and a half or two. And I have so many things. I want to see my family. So I just went ahead and I was like, yo, I'm going to meet you over there.
So cuéntame. O sea, you're going to perform out there, right?
Yeah. We're working on a tour. A nice tour. Shout out to Amaury Febres. Helman Escorcia.
Él es el que toca bomba. Él tiene el grupo de bomba, ¿verdad?
That's my brother. He's shout out to Amaury. We gotta have him on the podcast, bro.
We do.
We might have him on Puerto Rico though. We might have it. Listen, my boy, he's an excellent percussionist, musician. He's a bomba, Afro Puerto Rican bomba master. Like he's a sensei. He's my sensei actually. He's my sensei because, I always grew up with it. I knew about it, and I played it and I danced it.
Yeah.
But when you could be nice at something, but that there's people that will take you to the next level.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I mean? And that's what happened to me. And he's my brother. We know each other since like high school. So we started hanging out again, and I was like, yo, bomba, and he come with me, and I was dancing. It was like, do this, don't do that, boom, 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 bang, come on, sit with me, boom, and and that's how I started doing the bomba gigs and stuff. Thanks to him. Shout out to Amaury Febres.
So cuando estén allá, you guys are gonna do a couple of shows. Like what's
yeah,
what's the
he helping me out. We doing a tour. We working on Pasito a Pasito, which is one of the hottest joints right now at La Perla. La Perla. Yeah. If you don't know La Perla, search that.
¿Y qué día? Just for people to know.
We're still working on it. So
okay.
I'll probably have these dates. We're going to post it. Go to Tostones, at Tostones, TOSS. Well, you can see it right there. and then we're going to post about all that soon. But we're working on it. So I have that. I might have I have some places in Isla Verde. I have I'm working on San Juan, Old San Juan. La Perla is Old San Juan.
Of course, yeah.
But, La Perla is its own.
It's a little separate.
It's a little separate.
It's down and under.
It's down and under, closer to the sea,
Yeah.
But shout out to La Perla. We love y'all. But, yeah, I'm trying to get something in Old San Juan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a few places, but the thing is just with the pandemic, bro, things are... We open over here. But over there, they are open, but it's like... It's tricky. Like, there's places that are not playing music and whatnot. So, but yeah, stay tuned. We got Puerto Rico in the house. But what we're going to do is that we're going to do a Pasando DTLA.
PR edition.
Puerto
Rico edition.
So, yeah, shout out to Monica. She's not here today, Monica Ramos. But
yo, we might need to fly her out.
We might.
We need to fly her out.
I would definitely need her up over there. That's gonna be like we don't even know what we're doing over there.
Right, yeah.
But we doing it, bro.
She'll work something out.
It's just easy, like it's just.
Ella le llega al Sheraton. Mira, tenemos que hacer aquí un show búscame ayuda.
Yeah.
She'll make it happen.
Shout out to Monica. Definitely. But yeah, we're gonna be in Puerto Rico. That's our hometown. For those of you who don't know, like, you know, we doing the Latin podcast on happening in downtown LA, but we're from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, and we love Los Angeles, and we love the West Coast.
Yep.
We're here to stay.
Hey, so I was listening to music. I was reviewing Karol G's album, and in the album she dropped un corrido tumbado. And it 200 copas, 200 cups. It's called.
Shout out to Mexico.
And the song was fire. I liked it.
I loved it.
But I remembered your story when you were saying, "Yo, I was in this clubhouse, and you know, people in there, especially like the Mexican crowd, was not happy about that sort of crossover." So, like, what happened in that clubhouse?
Some people, not everybody, because there's
in that clubhouse.
In that clubhouse,
so what
for
happened?
Sure. I'm not gonna name no names, but there was some pretty big people in that clubhouse. That's why I got in there. I was like, "What's going on?" Because, you know, the corridos tumbados. So those who don't know, the corridos is a Mexican genre, right? It's already a folklore. You know what I mean? We're not gonna talk because we don't know like that, but we know that it's a folklore music.
Yeah.
From a section of Mexico, right? And is you've heard it in all the gangster shows. They always have some, you know what I mean? Like, it's part of the culture. So now it's became a whole thing, and they turned it the kids, the new generation, because it's usually older generation music, right? So the new kids, they came with that. They broke it down with the urban vibes, right?
And the way that I see it too, it's like bachata, like,
Ooh.
but like when Aventura came out, right? Like, it was sort of like a new like energy to it.
And mind you, that's why he's saying that, because bachata was happening for years,
right? For
20, 30, 50 years,
right?
But, like, you know, same thing with corridos. Then that's one of the conversations. That's one of the conversations in the clubhouse. Because I came in and, you know, I'm an ignorant self, because I'm Puerto Rican, you know what I mean? I know what's popping now, but I don't know anything about it. I heard about it.
Right.
And I always loved it when I heard it, but, like, I said, no, I heard about corridos tumbados when Natanael Cano did the featuring with Bad Bunny. You know what I mean? And that's the link with, you know, us, the at least, not, I'm not going to say the rest of the world, because I know there's, you know, but like Bad Bunny, like, you know, Puerto Ricans at least. I'm BB in Puerto Rican. And I was mesmerized. Like, and this was my conversation. I said I didn't know anything about it until Bad Bunny.
Right.
And they were like, yo, but he was already, Nathanael was already doing his thing, and blah, blah, blah. And like, that's not Bad Bunny, blah, blah, blah. And they got mad. And that was the conversation. I was like, I never said that's what put it on. That's how I heard it on the first time, right? And the conversation was perfect about the conversation is that they were like all like huffing and puffing at me, but I was like, wait, hold on. But the reason I loved the song wasn't about Bad Bunny. I heard the song because of Bad Bunny. But what I love about the song is when I heard Natanael Cano.
Papi, y él mató.
Bro, when I heard Natanael Cano, I said this in the fucking clubhouse. I'm sorry, excuse me. We can curse, but I'm sorry. We didn't. I was in the clubhouse. And I said this, like, I was like, listen, when I first heard Natanael Cano, I was in love. Like, I was in love, like, musically, like, you know, I'm a musician and I love music with my heart. When I heard this dude and the whole sound, I was like, who is this dude? Like, you know, when you hear something for the first time, you know, like, whoever hears Michael Jackson for the first time, they're gonna be like, who is that? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, that's what I felt when I heard him. I was like, I've heard corridos all my life. When I heard Natanael, I was like, I want to hear more of him. Sure. I didn't even want to hear Bad Bunny on the corridos. I want to hear, like, let me hear more corridos about Natanael. And they were like, oh.
So, look, my story, I was in a barbershop, and, you know, I get my haircut in the Southeast. So, I'm in the barbershop, and they play all kinds of music. And they dropped a song by Junior H. Que él es uno de las tres torres. So está Natanael, Junior H, y Obi.
Yeah, shout out to Rancho Humilde. Responsible for the movement right now.
So when they put a song by Junior H, I'm like, yo, who is this cat? So I Shazam right there, bro. and I follow him and I follow his music, and then I go to Natanael, and when I hear that song El Diablo creo que se llama with Bad,
Soy el diablo.
bro, I'm just like,
Reprendemos en el nombre de Jesús, pero la
this
canción
is
no gustó.
crazy, bro. and then I follow Natanael,
Same.
and I'm just right, but I'm only exposed to it because I live. And I live in the West Coast, and I do my stuff in the
Mexico,
Southeast.
bro. We in Mexico.
Right. So, but if I was somewhere else and I lived in like Santa Monica, I would not be exposed to this because we weren't raised with this music, right? Like,
Definitely.
so I think the crossover is good. But shout out to Rancho Humilde, everybody that's doing it, even Tercer Elemento. Like.
There's so many. There's
Bro,
a lot.
they're bringing out some good stuff.
There's a lot. It's funny that you mentioned Junior and La Tres Torres because this is my opinion and how I see it. I love that when like in the chronological order that I heard the music. Right?
Yeah.
I hear Nathanael. I'm like, oh shit, let me check this dude out. And then from him, I hear the Junior, right?
Yeah.
And then I see how things go. And like Nathanael is like this. It's like this already like innato, like he's like a prodigy of that style. Like he played, bro. He has live concert where he's like playing the lead guitar, singing and like singing the same corrido tumbado. This ain't no.
Y eso es como que un rapeadito también, o sea, no es como que that's hard.
But he has like the authentic new generation. Mm-hmm. But then when I hear Junior, I feel like Junior, learn from the GOAT, and he's with the GOAT. But then he's the embodiment of what Corridos Tumbados is.
Right.
Because
él es más calle.
Él es más rapeado, más trapeado y tirado para atrás y tan, el flow.
Yeah.
And then
eso es para escucharlo en una pick-up, ahí va en el desierto, papi.
Desierto. Joshua 3.
Road trip music.
Yo, for real. That's the vibe of it. And then Ovi. Man, I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Ovi is a crossover.
We're going to talk about that.
This is the perfect segue.
It's the perfect time for the one-on-one, right?
Because Ovi is the crossover between other cultures to corridos tumbados.
Yes.
So here's the thing, bro. I mean, it's a one-on-one, but we have so many crossovers. So we have 5 crossovers. We have Ovi. He's dropped albums. He has like more than a dozen songs that are corridos. We have Bad Bunny en el Soy el Diablo. We have Ñengo en Las Tres Torres. We have Karol G in her album. And then we have Farruko. Okay.
So let me tell you something. Before you say something, no digan nada porque it just came to me. The perfect one-on-one is like, which one is the best crossover versus the worst? And let's just go in there.
Let's go.
Let's just dig in there.
Let's go.
Should I start?
Get it.
So, okay. My first of all, my favorite corrido of all time is definitely going to be the Bad Bunny and it's not even in this list, but that should be number 1 for me. Nathanael and Bad Bunny. But then I'm gonna go with the best out of the 2 for me in the one-on-one. I'm out of all of them. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Say it again, man. This
Ovi,
is tough.
Bad, Ñengo, Karol, Farruko.
The only problem is that Bad Bunny only has 1.
He only has 1, but he has 2 verses in that 1.
He has 2 verses, yeah. But it's just 1 song.
Yeah.
So there's no real, there's no body of work for us to see. Because if it comes through, we don't know if the second time he might be a flop. We don't know.
Come on, bro. When does he ever have a flop?
There's songs of Bad Bunny that I don't love. I'm going to tell you that. There's songs of Bad Bunny, and they're very minimal. They're very, very, very minimal. But I've heard songs. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that he's such a great artist that sometimes he like, let me just make the song. You know what I mean? Let me put the song. It's all right. Like, that's how I feel.
Okay.
So, like, I need more work. It don't matter. It's the same thing about like in the NBA, like in sports.
But that's
if
the
you
thing.
have 1 chip.
But I feel like everybody here except Ovi only has 1 song.
Really? Oh, but Ovi, that's what I'm saying.
Ovi.
That's what gives
I feel like Ovi needs to. Yeah.
That's the you hit the nail perfectly. You helped my train of thought perfectly because that's the reason why I gotta give it to Ovi.
Okay.
Because Ovi got more body of work. Ovi is part of the movement. Like he's like Rancho Humilde, you know? And I haven't seen him fail. All the corridos tumbados que yo he escuchado de él. Bueno, yo todas las canciones. Yo no escucho una canción mala de él.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a bad song from him, period. But all the corridos tumbados with Nathanael, the thing is like you can stand beside Nathanael, you know, and look that good. He does.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with him as the best for me, even though Bad Bunny is really my favorite. Okay. And then the worst.
The worst.
I gotta go.
Just drop it.
I gotta
bro.
go, man. Shout out to I love Farruko. I thank you for the representation, and I love the music. You are a legend, an icon. He's retiring supposedly. Everybody's retiring.
Nah, he's not retiring.
Everybody's retiring.
He'll come back
But he
in
said
2
he's
years.
retiring, whatever. And the thing is that he's one of the greatest, but that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. I don't think you should do. That's my
Okay.
opinion. Is with all due respect. Like I love his music. I love him as a reggaeton artist. That's it. I don't know. It didn't hit me.
Mira, y el acento mexicano
It
that he
didn't
tried
hit
to
me.
do, like it was. Yo.
That's not cool. I don't think that's cool. Like that, there's a point where you like
Yeah.
appropriation. Yeah, I'm not saying he's doing that, but I'm not accusing him of that. But like, you can't go ahead and
But like to imitate the accent, it was a little too much. It was a little too. I mean,
it's like me doing a song like with Asian accent, like because I love Asian culture and I rap the you know what I mean. That's not right.
Yeah. All right.
That's
so
not
look,
right.
Look. So I think the best performance and the crossover. So I'm gonna give you the best performance for sure, because the verse was just crazy. Was Bad Bunny. That second verse is like a testament.
That's my favorite.
You know, like the content is great, but that's not my favorite song. I think Karol G does really good in her song. And it's like a song that you can actually listen to in the radio, porque it's like es como que una balada, corridos tumbados que le gustan a las mujeres because they can relate to it, you know. Guys can listen to it because it's corridos. Like, it's a good, like, complete song.
I loved it.
You know, that can go on the radio. It's a good mainstream song. So I think it's a step into, like, making corridos tumbados more mainstream.
I think she's great.
Yeah, she does. And her voice sounds great,
She's
which,
a very
you know,
good
we talked
artist.
about in other songs. It sounds more flat, but in that song sounds great.
Oh, but that wasn't her though.
Como que no?
The one that was sounding flat, that's the other one.
Ah, mala mía.
That's the other one. It's okay.
I'm sorry,
We're not gonna
Karol
put
G.
you down, Queen.
I thought that was her.
I
in
know
that
we got
song.
confused because
But she was in that song, right?
She was in that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
It's
it.
Carol's song, but she was a feature.
Yeah,
but
featured. And then worst out of all these five, and I don't want to say worst because I actually like his verse. It's just in comparison to everybody else, like Ñengo like he does great in his song.
love
Like he's just
I need more
goes
from
in,
him.
for sure.
I need more tumbados from him.
But I think the Farruko song with Tercer Elemento was a little awkward.
Hey, shout out to the rest of the artists that was on that song. We're not putting the song down.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
just talking about that ain't it for Farruko.
Yeah, it just felt a little awkward.
was.
I mean, I think the concept was good, and I like the content. Like he was trying to make this connection between PR and Mexico, Tierra Caliente y Área Metro. But you know, I just felt like it was awkward.
It was definitely awkward. And talking about awkwardness, well, that's our 101 for today. I loved
Uno
it.
pa uno.
It was pretty nice.
It's good.
And I can't wait. We're working on that, people. All my people. We're working on that. We want to have corrido tumbado artists in this podcast. It's coming
man, that's the
through.
plan.
It's coming soon. We manifesting.
Hey, hopefully Macksimo can make that happen for us.
Hey, shout out to Mac that's coming in a few minutes. But I just wanted to add to that point that you said about the awkwardness of Farruko. Like when you're doing a style that is not for you, that's what you get from that. Like when you're doing a style musically or any art, like just be true to yourself, because art is your highest expression. So if it's not for you, it's gonna look like that. So that's what I would. So then I want to talk about los dioses.
Okay.
Ya que we're in the lane of the Mexican music crossing over. I don't know if you heard. I think it's the last song of Los Dioses. No me acuerdo el nombre. But ellos trataron de hacer una banda, ¿verdad?
Así como lo hizo medio Snoop, ¿verdad? Que sacó esa canción.
Bro, no, stop it with Snoop, because that band is fire, and eso de la banda MS está bien cabrona.
Sí. No, banda MS, mado. That's a good song.
I love that song.
But they were trying to do something along those lines.
Definitely, but that worked.
Yeah. This did it.
I'm sorry. Let us know in the comments what you think if you heard this song. If not, go and hear it. Anuel AA and Ozuna, shout out to them. They're repping the culture big.
Yeah.
We love a lot of their music. And we love a lot of songs in the
And
Dioses.
the album was good.
Yeah, the album's fire. But that song wasn't it, bro. Like,
that was bad.
It sounds like someone trying to do banda and I don't know what I'm doing. That's what it sounds like. And we live in LA, and I appreciate. I'm not the biggest fan of banda, but I really appreciate like good banda. I love that.
Yeah, man. My neighbors got them every weekend.
Oh yeah, when they're playing in the houses, bro, is the best I've heard. Like it's like live in the parties and stuff. Woo, I love it. But that song wasn't it.
Nah.
It wasn't that. It was not that.
Es que no, it was awkward. But you know what? I would put Farruko's song over that song.
Over
like
which one?
Over the Los Dioses song. Like Los Dioses was like, in my opinion, Farruko's song with Tercer Elemento was good.
100%.
That song was just not good.
That song is
yeah, it just wasn't good.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to put down all the
but
brothers.
But they have amazing songs in that album whenever they stick to their stuff, you know, like
there's a few songs there that I love.
RD,
there's una canción ahí que yo amo, que están durísimas.
Sí.
Durísimas. Pero, mano, eso es lo que está pasando. Maybe, I kind of want to do a corrido tumbado. I want to do it.
All right.
I think I could do it.
Pero como un... Así como un maleanteo como el de ellos.
No, porque that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just asking.
No. I'm not going to do maleanteo. I'm going to do, like, there's love songs. You know what I mean? There's heartbreak songs. There's a lot of heartbreak songs.
Esa es buena. Yo te puedo ayudar con la...
Bro, for real, let's do it.
Sí.
But like, hay una canción de mira, tírala al pana ahí que ya estamos...
No, pero él entró.
Pero sí, pero ahora no. Está ahí. Dímelo, Edgar, ¿está por ahí?
Edgar está por ahí.
Bueno, pues ya mismo cuando tú me avises nos vamos para encima. Pero anyway, la cosa... Míralo ahí. ¡Boom!
Está ready. Edgar
pero
está
para
ready.
cerrar el tema, to close that out, just do your research, y'all. When you make music or make art, do your research, study the culture that you're going to hop on, and then give it the respect it deserves. That's the whole point of...
And don't mimic their accent.
Do not. Not.
But we need to introduce our guests
Yes. Tell them.
So tonight we have an incredible creative videographer, director, photographer, somebody that has worked with... incredible talent, international, well-known talent. I want to introduce everybody to Edgar Macksimo Medina. Wow. From Van Nuys 818 in the house. What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
How you feeling?
I'm doing good. How's everything going?
Good, man. Good.
I was tuning in, and it's funny because
talk to us.
I've been really tapped in with like the corridos tumbado movement too. So.
All right. So let's hear it, bro, because you heard what we're saying. You heard, what we like, the artists that we like, and the crossovers that we like. What is your thinking about corridos tumbados? Who's at the top? Who do you like? What projects do you like?
I feel like everything Rancho Humilde has been like putting their efforts into has been really well. Obviously, like the La Tres Torres, are killing it.
Yeah.
They have a lot of like smaller artists. I don't really know all their names, but I'm one of those people that kind of just taps into different artists and just gives them a shot. And yeah, I really like that whole genre and the way it's moving.
Yeah.
And how it's coming to light.
For real.
What do you think about the crossover between people in the Caribbean, South America, tapping into that genre?
I think it's amazing. In general, I feel for like Latinos, the music culture and like the way it was presented for a long time. It was kind of like mainly Latinos listening to it.
Yeah.
And for it to come to just like a mainstream audience and really just all Latinos from any country being able to kind of add some flavor to all the genres and collaborations. I think it's great.
Mm.
Definitely, it pushes the culture forward. You
For
know.
sure. And I mean, I love the fact that everyone's so willing to collaborate.
Yeah.
You know, I think that for a while people weren't open to giving people the opportunity, and I feel like now with like social media and everything, it's just like, at any given moment, someone's life could change.
Facts.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
That's a fact, man. But we have you, man. Like we want to know how we want to know how your life changed because, bro, like for real, bro. Like your work is like top, 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 top. Not only like in the status and the clout. We don't care about that. Your work is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then it's up there how you work with the best artists. Like, how long
Thank
you
you.
been doing this? How long you been? What brought you to being that?
Man, it's been a grind, to be honest with you. I didn't start in photography. I actually started in marketing and promo for like festivals.
Okay.
So I used to do like guerrilla marketing, which was the flyers, the posters, and from there I kind of just trickled in and bounced around from like doing that to like production, and then from there I picked up a camera and I did it for fun for like 3 years before it really started bringing in clients. And little by little, I kind of just it's been a long road, to be honest with you. But
How
little by
many
little,
years? When did you start?
I would say it's probably been around 8 years, and
Nice, bro.
4 of them were for fun. So like the last like four were more like where I really decided to leave my old job and really take this full on.
Wow. That's amazing, bro. And I mean that you blessed, man. God bless you, cause
Thank
that's
you.
there's people that 20 years to get to where you are at right now, and that's and I love that you said that you did it for fun, and people
Mhm.
need to get this right because like when you do something for fun and you love it, it will give you back. So that's see,
Right.
it's just perfect. Like it's a perfect example.
So look, for people who are listening to us and watching us, you have to go to Macksimo's Instagram. It's crazy. Like it's just everything there is just high quality and amazing people that you would want to meet on a daily basis. So
Thank
Edgar,
you,
for
man. For real,
you,
I really appreciate those words, man.
It's the
Edgar,
truth,
yeah,
man.
for sure. Edgar, for you, like, what is a day in the life like? You're going to all these shows. I mean, I saw from like Georgia Smith to YG. Like, it's just so there's so much variety. Like, what is that like for you on a day-to-day basis, and how do you honestly book those folks, and how do you get to those shows?
I mean, it's kind of it's different. Every situation is different. Pre-pandemic, there was more shows, so it would really depend. Sometimes it'd be directly through an artist, sometimes through management, record
Hmm.
label, or like different outlets, that
Yeah.
would reach out and have me go. After during the pandemic, I was lucky enough to stay busy, and I worked with like a few clients that I had through everything and just kind of help like build a platform and focus more on the branding aspect of things and
Hmm.
creating an aesthetic and something that was cohesive. So that definitely helped me stay busy in the pandemic. But I mean, a day in the life, it could be anything. It could be me sitting on the computer all day. It could
Yeah.
be me driving at 6 in the morning to a set, uh, flying out somewhere. It really is like it's fun, at times stressful, but for sure it's tiring.
Yeah.
I hear that. But I want to also ask, backtrack a little bit, like on the process of you getting there, like, cause I know like this ain't easy work. Like, I mean, I'm not a professional like you, but like me, teaching myself how to edit videos and like how to grab the camera, how to do, doing my own things. Like, how was your process on becoming like? Because you know what I'm saying. Some people go to school, or what, how did you build that up to have the right eye and the technique and all that? We want to know about that.
Yeah. So when I was working production, I used to work for a company called like Guerrilla Union. I would help out one of my buddies, Jose, who is a tour manager, and he was a really good friend of mine that helped me like connect with different people. And when I first picked up the camera, he would let me in the shows, so of artists that he would manage. So that was already an advantage where I could just pull up to a show that he's at and not worry about it. And since it wasn't something that at that time I would take in a way of like a job, like to execute, it was just fun,
Yeah.
right? And then I had two people who kind of like mentors. One, his name was Moises. He was actually the Guerrilla Union photographer. He consistently would tell me, "Hey, pick up a camera, come help me out," and
Nice.
always motivated me,
Yeah.
right? So then, after that, it was one of my really good friends. I've known him since middle school. His name's Jamie. He goes by J View. He he started doing the photography thing before me in the video. So when I came along, he kind of was just giving me game. So a lot of the stuff that most people had to learn on their own, he would teach me. And
That's the best way, bro.
yeah,
That's why
and
he nice with it.
right. And then YouTube, everything I don't know to this day, even like what I don't know, I'll go on YouTube and figure it out. Yeah.
Facts.
So YouTube is key to what I've been able to accomplish.
I hear
That's
that, bro.
amazing. Hey, so you're obviously at all these shows. Can you share with us a meaningful moment at a show or something that you saw that was really special from one of these artists?
Man, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of moments that I feel were special to me.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, one of like my favorite moments for myself was I'm a huge like fan of Atmosphere and Evidence and Dilated, which is I guess considered more like underground or yeah, I guess underground. And I went to Minneapolis because the label is called Rhymesayers.
Okay.
And I went to Minneapolis to shoot a show, and I honestly was able to. It wasn't like I was going as like I was hired. I went with my friend Jose, and being a fan of every artist on their label, and really being able to experience them celebrating 20 years of being a record label, and it was just special to me to seeing artists that I grew up listening to in high school, just like right in front of me, and being able to share a drink, share some food, laugh, and something as little as that to me was special. And even the fact that since it was in Minneapolis, it was at the Target Center, and I'm a huge basketball fan, and the backstage was the locker room. So I went and I sat where Kevin Garnett would sit, and I was just sitting there like in the locker room.
Bro,
So for me,
that's the best.
that was pretty cool.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
That's
Yeah.
amazing, man.
I also was able to join like one of a DMX prayer behind the scene behind.
Whoa,
Whoa.
bro.
That
What year was
pretty. Man, I have no idea. But
Bro.
what I forgot what show it was, but
Incredible.
that was special. I wasn't
What?
like in
What
the
was it
circle with them, but like
Yeah.
we were all in the vicinity. And I mean, if you know how X sounds, like he's very loud and his presence is felt. So
He was anointed, bro. Them prayers, I know that.
Yeah.
I heard it from the records and from recordings. Like
you get goosebumps,
in
bro.
person, like you feel that spirit in there. Like,
oh
like,
yeah,
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Like,
You definitely feel it. Yeah, so that's for me. Honestly, a lot of the
That's
times
crazy.
it's like some of the little things that I feel. I sometimes like when I sit down and really think about it, I'm blessed to have experienced a lot of things that people would really like, not necessarily die, but like they die for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just being in rooms and seeing the process of music being made or videos and yeah, man, I'm blessed.
Definitely, bro. God bless you more, man. Like we're happy that you're here, man. Know about your story that's amazing. Bro.
Yeah.
That's dope. So like, we wanted to ask you too, like, when you started seeing all these opportunities happen, right? How were you able to like, consistently be about it? When you saw it, it's like, damn, I have something here. Like, Did you decide it, or they just keep coming? Like how was that?
I mean, I feel like everything is a learning process. You know, being in LA, I'm in a like oversaturated field, so I mean,
Hmm.
there's a lot of photographers.
Yeah.
It's really like anyone could really pick up a camera and like say they're a photographer and just take photos, right?
Facts.
For me, it was more about like building relationships, and through doing that, like there's a lot you learn
Yeah.
from leaving business that at the time was beneficial for you because you're new, but later on knowing like maybe this isn't like the best choice for me at this moment, or it's time to move on, and just like every little stepping stone that comes along the way is truly a learning experience because I mean, as much as I love this game, at times it can be like a tricky thing to be in, you know?
Yeah.
That was a gem right there. That's
And
true.
honestly, like talking to you and seeing how you move, it's something that you can catch on, right? Because you look at, you are in an oversaturated field in Los Angeles, but for you to be connected to so many people, like our conclusion literally was that man must know how to keep relationships with people and must know how to work right by people. So
Definitely.
yeah, so that is a gem. Hey, I have a question for you. What is going on now? Like, pandemic is coming to a close. How did you survive the pandemic in your field? But what's coming up now? Like, what's next for you?
So during the pandemic, I worked a lot with, there's a rapper, G Perico. He's from South Central. Uh, and I teamed up with him and I
What's his name?
started G Perico.
Cheap, like
G,
barato.
G.
Oh,
G G
G
G.
G.
G
Okay.
Perico. Yeah.
You
Oh, G Perico.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah, 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 I
that's the
heard
guy
about
you did
him.
the
Yeah,
music video with, right?
Yeah, so
yeah, I heard about him.
Yes.
It's
Yo,
fire.
he's
Yeah,
something
he
else.
popping. He
Yeah.
popping. Like he not he popping.
yeah, so I do pretty much a lot of the creative. I help like do
Nice.
all the photo for him and his clothing brand, the music videos. I direct them. Um, so that I did throughout the whole pandemic, and
Boom.
um, I was also able to work with a few other little clients that I had here and there. I mean, everything was like COVID test and
Right.
consistently like walking on eggshells, but I
Mhm.
was able to stay busy. So that definitely was a blessing. But you said for what I got going on, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What's
Okay.
next?
Um, I definitely want to transition like into like more bigger productions.
Hmm.
So a lot of like the stuff I've done is like more like street, showing the culture. And I feel like now I'm transitioning more into producing more cinematic, more story based, more expressive, and I guess less street in a way. I guess you could say.
Yeah.
More artistic, right? You
Yeah.
wanna get into more art. It's not just like the vacilón y qué sé yo. It's like real serious film work.
So, what would be
Right.
the ideal project for you?
I mean, I right now I'm actually working on two videos, and they were like some of the first big productions that I've done. And I'm really excited. I've been editing them. I've been taking my time with them. It hasn't been rushed, so I feel really good about these next two videos that are gonna come out. I'm also working on opening up a studio, like a space
Nice.
Nice.
in LA. Uh, just staying busy, working on my company that I partner with my boy Jamie JView developed, working on that, and honestly just staying busy and trying to create original stuff aside from having clients.
Of course.
Yes. We can't wait, man. We can't wait to see that. And that's gonna bring more clients. That's how that works. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's yeah. It's,
Let's see how that goes.
amen.
You
Like,
gotta invite us to one of your sets, man.
Yeah,
we
let us
we
know,
wanna
man.
see you in
Yeah.
action.
I don't mind.
No.
I love film. Like I'll PA, bro. I love to learn, bro.
No, hey,
Like
no lie, I will invite you for sure.
Yeah, no, dude.
We got a few other videos lined up. You guys are definitely welcome.
There you
For
go.
sure,
Perfect.
man. We might cover it. Fuck. We journalists now. We got podcasts.
Why
We
not?
might cover it and show it and
up,
promote it. You know what I
directly
mean?
from South Central. Here we go. Happening in DTLA.
That's
For real,
lit,
hey.
man.
We could definitely make that happen.
You know, man, that's what this is all about, man. Like it's all about, like you said, like that's how you got to the point that you are now because of relationships and you know, building. Like, 'cause it's not just knowing people, it's actually building. You know, and this is what we're
Definitely.
talking about right now. You know,
I feel like there's a lot of skills that you learn as you go. You know, like reading people, knowing when to step in, when to step out. Just kind of understanding like people once you start building with them, like their mannerisms. You know, I don't know. I feel like being a fly on the wall sometimes, and
Yep.
when not to be a fly on the wall. So all those are little tricks that you kind of learn as you go.
that's game.
Yeah, I think sometimes that's just as important as the actual hard skills.
Big time.
Like that.
And the
that
talent.
would-
And
yeah.
the talent. Because there's people that have no talent, bro. And they doing the biggest placements. And you got to hand it to them because they're nice at that. They know how to be there and not be obnoxious, but, you know, like know how to do the work, knowing the people, and they get the job. You know what I mean? And that's and then when you have
100%.
the talent, then we have people like him. You know what I mean? Like Edgar, because it's like when you have the
Yeah, both.
talent, it's like you know, you move and then you see the work, and it's like, oh, that they calling him because of that work, and he make the moves. So that's to me, that's how you do it in any field.
Hey, Macksimo, random question. I know you said you were a basketball fan. Are the Lakers going all the way?
Damn, man. You know what's gonna be the shocking thing is that I'm actually a Clippers fan.
Oh!
This is the second
This is the
guest
second guess.
we've had.
Hey, I'm a real Clipper fan though. Like,
Man,
All right.
we give it to I love Kawhi. Shout out to Kawhi, one
yo,
of the greatest ever.
I swear, there's a lot of new
He
Clipper
needs to get
fans.
out of there, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I've been a Clipper fan since I was like 11, 12. You know?
Oh, you got the real. So you're talking about? You
You're-
remember this?
Yeah, Quentin Richardson.
Yeah. I used to love that team,
he's
bro.
Loyal. He's loyal.
That
Yo,
team was
It's funny
fire.
because my buddy's dad used to work at a hotel across the street, and when they couldn't sell tickets, they would go to the hotel and give everybody tickets, and no one would want to go. So at the time, his dad would come and be like, "Yo, I got tickets to the Clipper game." So we would go to the Clipper game all the time as kids.
For free.
Yeah,
Yo.
That's lit.
yeah.
Yo,
And
that's pretty
my
good.
brother's a Laker fan, so it's always nice to like clash with your brother, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, so let me rephrase.
So you wait. So you rooting for the Clippers? You think the Clippers can go all the way this
I
year?
mean, man, we say that every year, so
I think last year would have been the year, right?
I mean the
Last year was supposed to be the
man,
year. But
the Chris Paul Blake Griffin era was supposed to be the year.
that's true.
That
That's
was supposed
true.
to be the dynasty.
That's true. That's true. And if they wouldn't have, if they wasn't hurt, they might have.
No.
They might have if it wasn't. They got hurt.
No.
They had all the elements.
Bro, they
And
got
just-
hurt. It's the
they
same
just-
as the Lakers. They got all the elements, but if they go hurt in the
Nah,
like
I
they
think it
were.
They had so many tries and they never got past.
No, it was ego, man. I think it was ego.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
But
That's-
I-
I wasn't expecting that, honestly.
We never expecting
Nah.
somebody.
Yo, for real, no one ever expects it. It's the best.
Yeah.
Yo, but that's crazy, bro. That's dope. Like I can't wait till this year should be interesting. Like the odds are pretty nice. I think this year's gonna be pretty interesting, man.
It's
I'm
kind
excited
of
for
it's
it.
kind of up in the air, man. I mean, there's so
It
many
is
good
up in
teams in
the
the
air.
West. For
Like
sure,
the
the West
play-
is gonna
the-
win.
The play-in between the Warriors and the Lakers, like that's not even the playoffs, and it's already gonna be fired. Like
It's
that's next
already-
week, dude.
We should get together and see
Hell
that.
yeah,
I
we
want to see
should.
that.
Yeah.
What is it? The day of the podcast?
I think no, it's Tuesday, I think.
So yeah.
But yeah, like
We
it's
gotta
gonna be a
watch that.
great playoff.
do we have a top
Yeah,
five
for
him
sure.
today?
Of course we do. All right, so Macksimo,
Was good.
we have a
Wait, before we get to top five,
Yeah.
and I don't, we have any more? We should get like one more.
One
for
more
him.
what?
One more. question before we go
Go
to the
ahead,
top
man.
five.
I'm here.
All right.
One more question.
Before
What we
we
doing?
go to the top five.
It's too good. He got some. It's too good. Like, we can't let it
All
go.
right, let's do it.
I think I'm gonna ask you about like what do you envision yourself like where is it that you would see yourself like in your field 5 years from now,
Man.
and how do you plan to get there? Don't give us you don't have to give us the plan, but like how do you see yourself getting there, like a little recap of that.
I mean, I this field, it really takes a toll on you, you know?
You never know, like every day is new.
Right. So, I mean, I definitely, like I said, want to go into like full production stuff, go into like some documentaries, some feature film. And aside from that, I do want to, I had this dream to create like a nonprofit and help like kids like in low income communities to have access to like cameras and like be able to maybe bring them onto the field and just give them like some game, because me coming from two immigrant parents, it wasn't easy, getting to where I am. I always tell people I'm a late bloomer because I really started chasing this late. Once I had my first child, I started chasing this dream, and it was fairly late for what other young adults would already be in college or graduating, so I definitely would love to help other kids in my situation, be ahead of the game.
I'm glad I asked the question, bro, because we needed to hear that.
And I know you want to start your own nonprofit, but I know a nonprofit that's doing that, and they're doing amazing work. So it's this. They have a studio, and it's 2 floors, and everything is multimedia. So they have a podcast studio, they have a DJ studio, and then they have like a photography and videography studio. And what they do is they bus kids, and they have after school programs, and they have weekend programs, and they have professional DJs and photographers, and people come in and
That's
give
fire.
different classes. So I'll connect you to them.
That's good. So you see how they doing it. So
amazing,
Yeah, for sure.
work. So yeah, man. I'll definitely connect you because all the kids there are either high school or like 8th grade, 7th grade. So they're really interested in this type of programming, and it's for kids. Most of them are from South Central. It's either like you go home and don't do much, or you can get this professional type training on a daily basis, and during the weekend. So I can connect you to them.
No, for sure. That's amazing. A lot of people don't know, but before I did this, I used to work in a school setting. I was a behavioral therapist, so I work with kids with like behavior issues.
Wow.
And so that always made me want to kind of stay tapped in to that like space where kids just kind of need a influence, a positive influence.
Yeah, that's
And
beautiful.
I love that,
Yeah.
bro. That's amazing. That's amazing.
For sure.
So last question.
Yeah.
I knew
Go
there
ahead,
was
man.
something
You guys
missing.
can have as many questions as you want. It's all good.
It was something missing. Let everybody know a top artist that you work with, because people don't know. The people need to know like a list of the best artists you work with, and you can drop in there anybody you want to shout out to. Anybody.
I mean, it really depends. I mean, I see it kind of differently because like there's certain artists I work with, and it's through like different outlets. So sometimes I'll work through a manager, which is cool. Sometimes through the label, which is cool. So.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But we want to know who. It don't matter if it's like directly or like who all the like people that you work with in set. No matter how they got to you, like that you shot, that have published.
Man.
My boy's like name drop.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because people need to know. Because he's too humble, bro.
He's very humble.
He's too humble. Like I'm telling you, they need to know. They need to know my boy got it.
I mean, I've been on sets with like different people. I don't know.
He's like,
Drop them,
like
man.
different people.
Drop them. See, I knew it.
I will say, all right. Like one of my favorite people that I worked with, and she is one of my favorite people. Like our business relationship isn't completely like we're always working together, but just like the realness that she, what we know was Kaylani, was because she posted one of the pictures, and then I posted it after, and I guess people saw that she didn't tag me, so they started tagging me in the comments, and she legit like sent me a message directly and was like, my bad, blah blah blah, and like was just like super humble about the situation, and for the
She
fact
didn't
that
have to do that.
for the fact that she not
Yeah.
only took the time to message me, but tag me, and like it was just real. Aside from being on set with her, she's such a humble person and super sweet, and like
She a real
has
one.
conversations with you. There's not a lot of people in this field who, because they are the artists, like they feel like they don't have to tag like photographers or give them credit, and they don't realize, like I said earlier, that one little tag could change somebody's life. Could bring
facts.
them multiple clients, or I mean, get them seen, whatever
Definitely.
their goal is. But the fact that she took the time to do that, it really made me respect her a lot more, because I've dealt with people who are not willing to do that, and they're not even at that level.
I like that. That made up for all the names that he didn't want to say.
He's like, nobody else deserves this. No, I'm kidding.
Like
I'm
that made
kidding.
it. No, that made it. That's a story.
That's really cool.
That's a story.
really
People
cool.
need to know that. But like for real, like artists have their own, como dice, andan en la película. ¿Entiendes?
Right,
Andan
right,
en
for
la de
sure.
ellos, and they're like, they don't care about nothing. Like I see that all the time. Like artists never tag their picture, they never tag their videos, nothing, unless it's like that guy, one of those big names that
Yeah.
like a hot director. Oh, this was this video with him because it works
Right.
for them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I see that, and it happens a lot. Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of artists who do that, and hats off to them. But there's also a lot that don't, and yeah, I mean, I guess for creatives, we're in a weird space, I feel like producers are finally getting that credit that they deserve, and it's taken this long for them to finally be like, nah, this producer is the reason why this record is hot, right?
Yeah.
And for photographers, like we get no percentage after our transaction. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Our photo could be used everywhere around the world, and it's like, oh, that was just your one fee. You know what I mean?
It makes some pictures make it to like television and stuff,
Everything.
and you never know
Yeah.
about that forever.
For sure.
never get nothing,
And
yeah.
it could go down in history later on, and it's like you don't really see nothing back from it aside from that initial, I guess, transaction. So the fact that producers are finally receiving that like nod and that respect, and
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that one day as a creative, we'll be able to find a way, I guess, maybe to not necessarily even monetize, because it isn't even that, but like, I guess just like the respect,
Definitely, that is deserved. Well
absolutely.
deserved.
Absolutely.
I'm with it.
I love the Kalani pictures that you took.
Fire
Look great.
Thank you.
for real.
Did you just random question? Did you also take the album cover picture?
No. Kehlani has her own team.
Okay.
So I usually it's random when I really and I'm set with her. I've been on it multiple times, but it's not like a usual occasion. But her team is great. Everyone all around her team is amazing. I currently who I work with like on a day to day is like G Perico. I work with this dude, ex basketball player Brandon Jennings with his brand.
Oh yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
he was working on music. Yeah, I saw that.
No, he's actually has a clothing brand. It's called
right.
Tough Crowd.
Yeah,
Tough
I saw
Crowd.
that. I saw it on the Guild. He was on the podcast of the Gilbert
Oh yeah,
Arenas.
no chill
Yeah,
Gil.
and I heard about what he was doing and stuff. Yeah, that's dope. We love him, man. We hoopers, and he's one of them.
Yeah,
illest.
so and he's a lefty. I'm a lefty, so
illest.
I always respected the game, and yeah, just I work a lot with different record labels, so I really just stay busy. I also like to sometimes work with like younger artists and that are not discovered because it has the creativity is a little more fun and loose. It isn't so controlled in a way,
Right, but the
and
standards and stuff. Yeah.
it allows like a free flowing shoe and I feel like sometimes they have more energy and are willing to do things that are outside their comfort zone compared
Yeah.
to someone who's established and is like, I'm good. Like, you know,
Yeah, there's that tension between like you and that person, right?
Yeah, and the record like deadline, the label deadline is like, no, they need to get this done by tomorrow. Like, all that stuff is out of the way. So that's dope. That's dope. I like that, man. So that means that I have a chance of working with him.
Yes, you do.
Yo,
Oh,
hey man,
man.
but man, we happy to have you. I think we could do the top fire.
I think we're ready for the top fire.
Every time with the top fire, those who don't know, to give context, top fire is the top 5 of anything that we ask you. Like, what's your top 5? That's what we call it, top fire, because it's your top fire. Like, what you love the most. So,
So for today,
Padrino.
since you've been to so many concerts and shows, you've worked with a lot of people. Who are your top 5 live performances that you've seen?
damn.
that he's seen, not work with, right? We're not gonna do that to him. Right?
No.
Yeah,
Just
seen.
That
say
you,
seen.
yeah. We've seen
Seen.
you seen.
Damn. I mean, I would definitely say Kendrick is one of them.
Okay.
I got to see Kendrick. I got to see him a few times, even with like Black Hippie. So that was great. And then I seen a few of his solo shows. Amazing performer, amazing catalog.
That's right.
Man, this is tough. You know what? One of my actually favorite also shows I saw was Travis Scott. I saw it.
Astro World? I mean, yeah,
No,
was it the show?
it was Days Before Rodeo. It was
Okay.
his first project
Oh,
he had
that
ever
was
dropped.
better. That's better than that music was fire.
Yeah, and he was on the road with Young Thug. So
Oh, you saw him too that day?
at the same day, it
Oh,
was
man.
it was
That's
nuts.
sick. Where was it?
It was at
Street.
the Novo.
Nice. So it was
Yeah.
tight. It was yeah.
Oh
That's
man!
cool.
No, honestly, the ground was shaking like an earthquake of how crazy people were jumping. Like if you stood still,
Yeah.
you would literally feel the ground moving. It was
Wow.
nuts.
That's a rager.
Wow, that was
for-
a mosh pit and everything, right?
Yeah, for
For sure, Wu Tang. I
Okay.
got to see Wu Tang at the
Wu Tang is for the children.
House of Blues on Sunset before it shut down. It was nuts for real.
Bro.
That was
That's one of the
Crazy.
reasons. One of the reasons I'm tostones with this hat right here. That's one of my
Oh.
inspirations.
I thought it was because of Mortal Kombat.
That too.
That's-
It's a long list. It's like Asian culture, like Vietnamese culture. Wu Tang Clan put me on. Jackie Chan, like Bruce Lee.
He's at Raiden.
And then Mortal Kombat, you know what I mean? Naruto, like all this stuff is like I'm all up in it. Like that's my shit.
Yeah, let me see. I have 2 more, right?
Alright, 2
Another
more.
one. I saw los Tucanes. You know, and my dad. He's Mexican. When we were younger, he used to listen to the music. So,
Yeah.
Bro,
was,
that's a show.
It was nostalgic and it was amazing. Like
That's
the
a
energy,
show.
people were dancing.
For sure.
So that's different from like the hip hop scene. But
That's amazing.
another one, I guess I would say. Damn, I feel like I'm gonna miss out on some, but I'll probably just
Top Fire usually do that. You have to leave someone out.
always, man. It sucks. Damn, who else would I put on there? Nas.
Tough.
Nas?
Yeah.
Here? LA or East
Yeah,
Coast?
I seen him in LA
Okay.
I seen him a few times. I seen him once at the Hollywood Bowl. I seen him a few times at like festivals. And I mean, I guess I wouldn't say like for me it was like the greatest performance, but just like the catalog of music and it being Nas. I mean, it was still it was a fire show,
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah, it's not. That's my favorite rapper all time. Mine, like forever.
Okay.
Like I love him. Like that's my biggest inspiration in rap and hip hop. And yeah, he's not gonna be a performance artist, but that's the
He can
best lyricist out there, man.
crazy,
Like,
bro.
and he
Yeah.
got classics on classics on classics on classics.
All day. All day.
That's
So
it, bro.
yeah, I mean, it's like it's a legend, you know. And
For sure.
you know what? Actually, even I'm gonna add a sixth one. My bad.
There you go. Add it on.
Let's
Add
go.
it on.
DMX for sure.
Oh man,
I mean, you
would
were part of
love
the
to see
prayer
him,
and
man.
everything, dude.
The dog,
that's
man.
epic.
bro.
The dog
That's
is
epic.
That's an experience for a lifetime, man.
You don't really, you know, and the crazy thing is also he prays on stage and
Mhm.
like you see people crying and like
Best prayers.
emotions all around, and like for someone to have that much power with their words, you know,
Yeah.
it really lets you know like their energy.
Man, that's amazing. That's
incredible,
amazing.
man.
Yeah, so now it's top 6.
Top,
Top
six.
six. Top sires. You go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Oh man.
My top 5. All right, I'm just gonna right off the bat, Calle 13.
I thought you were gonna say on this one. I'm sorry. This is keep going. I'm sorry.
Calle 13.
Fire.
Anderson Paak.
Oh, you know
knew
what?
it.
I forgot Anderson.
I knew it.
Yo, Anderson.
I'm not gonna put him in the list. I've never seen him live. I wish.
Yo,
we're
the energy is
I'm there.
crazy.
Right.
And he goes on the drums and has solos and then goes back to
Yeah.
sing. Bro,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. I need a top 10, man.
Anderson Paak, Mark Anthony.
Still haven't seen him. I need to.
Every
see
time
that.
he goes on stage, it's just so energetic. You just feel like you're ready to dance and scream and all that stuff.
That's the goal.
Erica
That's
Badu.
wild. I've seen her.
Erica Badu.
That's my favorite.
She's amazing. It's just a great vibe. And then my last one, I think I'm going with Cultura Profética.
Yo tengo que poner esa gente también.
Because I know every song and they sound better live than
Shout
they
out.
sound in the album.
Shout out to Cultura, la familia de los mejores.
The best. That's mine. What are
I
yours?
like that. For me, mine is not gonna be that exciting because I really haven't seen a lot of like my favorite artists. Like I'm not a. It's really tough for me like to like just say, oh, I'm gonna go see this person. Like I don't know why, but I wish there's a lot of people that I wanted to see. Man, that's a tough one that I've seen. Let's see. I'm gonna go with my number one, who I have seen many times, and it's my favorite. Gilberto Santa Rosa.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with him straight away because
Yes.
that's not in. It's just. I've seen him so many times, and it's always better. Like that's crazy. Like when you see someone like many times, and that show gets better. Like, I'm gonna go with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Cultura Profética there too. I've seen the same thing. I've seen it millions of times, and that
Can never
show
get tired of
gets
it.
better. I'm gonna go big time Puerto Rico because I haven't seen a lot of artists. Like I really haven't. Like
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you something. I saw Alejandro Fernandez. I was talking about that to you. I saw Alejandro Fernandez show live.
How was that?
And everybody, we all know about Alejandro. Like,
Yeah.
we know he the GOAT. Like, we know he one of the best. Like, we love him. Seeing this man live with that band, he has like an orchestra. He has like a whole string section. He has the whole mariachi section. He has the pop band. Like, the band is like, it's like 80 people. I don't know how many people they have, but it was a lot. So I'm going to go with him. I have 3 there, right?
3.
Yo, just sorry to cut you off, but you know that he did the remix for
Nathanael.
Nathanael.
Yeah.
You know we on it, bro.
Yeah.
Own it.
Yo,
Yeah,
he almost
bro, that
made.
shit.
I think he made the song better.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's how
That song is better.
I swear, after that, I was like, there needs to be a banda that only does corrido tumbado,
Yeah.
like to hire, you know, because everyone plays classics. If you
fire.
get one that does like only corrido tumbado, like yo, that's a
That
whole.
definitely coming soon now that it's popping like
For sure.
culturally. It's definitely gonna be a lot of
For
bands
Sweet
around.
16s and shit.
Definitely.
Hey, whoever
Quinceañera.
does that hit me up.
quinceañera.
Quinceañera. So let me see who else I got, man. I can't remember. I've seen people, and I don't want to talk about the people that I play with because I would really just be with the people I play with.
Bro, you can.
Because I've seen them like not. I didn't pay for it. I was like there on stage.
That's okay.
So I didn't pay for some of the ones
I
I
just
said.
didn't. I just didn't want to go that route and be like, I didn't want to do that. But everybody, like, I'm not even gonna get into it. But anyway, the that I've seen, man, I can't remember like the best. I can't remember right now. But I'm gonna tell you, I saw DJ Premier in LA, bro, and this is the same thing as Nas, bro. Like, and I was talking about this too, like yesterday actually. I was like, it's crazy because the show, there's nothing happening in the show. Like, it's nothing. It's just him behind the decks screaming like, hey yo, what up, hey yo, boom, 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 and singing the rap lyrics, and he's like, yo, and then shutting it down, and he scratched the best scratcher. But there's not there's no performance, like there's nothing happening. And we
energy,
were all,
he has energy.
bro, and we were all like, oh my god, that song, oh my god, oh. So I gotta say Primo. I saw him at the Velasco here.
Nice.
And last but not least, who can I put, man? I have no idea what to put in that slot. You know what? I'm gonna go the jazz route. I'm gonna go the jazz route with the people I've been in, like in the stage, like.
Mm-hmm.
And I play with David Sanchez. Like, actually, we've done a lot together. And every time I play with him, it's Michael Jackson vibes. But like all star, because we're talking about he's the GOAT. He's like Grammy nominated, Grammy winner.
Right.
But then the rest of the band is like my heroes. Like, I'm a drummer, like the best drummer. Like, actually, I played with this guy and Antonio Sanchez. Have you seen the Birdman movie? The Birdman,
Nah,
the one that
I haven't.
the one with the the one that I'm saying, the one that Academy
I know
Award
exactly
and
who you're
everything.
talking about. Yeah.
Bro, you have to see that movie. Anyway, the music is only drums on it. There's nothing else but drums. Only drums, and the music is insane. And he won the Oscar for it. And he was sitting in the drums, and I'm like here next to him. I'm like, he's one of my like.
Yeah.
So like I feel like that would be my whole top fire, like those people there. So I'm gonna go with them.
That's fire. Yeah, I feel like when groups or artists have like a band, the dynamic is so different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I not recently, but I went to Adrian Young show, and he had everybody from LA.
The Jazz is Dead? Was that the Jazz is Dead?
It was for one
I
of
think
his.
he does that.
No, it was the one with Royce and Premier. They were the headliners, and the openers were Adrian Young and his band. With I think it was like Terrence Martin, Kamasi Washington.
Is that Ali Shaheed was there?
Yeah, Ali Shaheed was there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah. No, I know
Wait,
some of them, and I know I've seen them.
When was this?
Man, it was probably like when Primo and Royce dropped that second album of what was
The
that?
last one.
Yeah, what was it called? The group.
Yeah, I forgot the name. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. That's I love that. Royce and Primo.
Yeah,
What's the name? I forgot. Yeah.
Adrian Young opened up, and honestly, not even to like diss Royce or anything, but like Adrian Young took the show with the band. I was just like, man,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
blown away, you know.
Band cannot be cannot be replaced ever. Like live
Ever.
music, like live sounds.
You need that.
You know, you're in it because when you play, it's not even the instrument. Like you hear the spirit of the person. Like, you know what I mean? When you press a button, that don't have your spirit. That will never have your spirit. But when you play an instrument, like you blow an instrument, you play a drum, guitar, that's your spirit is like emanating. Like it's never gonna be replaced. Never.
Right? No, for sure. I mean, I love shows that have bands. To be honest with you.
Same. I can't and we've talked about this.
We're coming back with it.
I can't go to a show that is just a DJ and somebody screaming at a mic. I need live instruments. I need people to show me what they're feeling when they listen to the song. I need that band, bro.
Yeah, ain't nothing.
And that's what I love about Anderson, because he gives you the hip hop, but then he like his whole band, the Free Nationals,
The
bro.
Free Nationals.
Everybody there is just
incredible.
amazing.
That band is they're the best at it. What he does, he's the best at it. Like I don't care
Man.
what they say, he's the best at it.
And I'm sure that he's gonna tour with Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That shit gonna be
That's
crazy
gonna
for
be
real.
crazy.
I'm dropping some money on that.
Yeah,
one.
that's definitely worth it.
I have to be there somehow.
For sure, for sure.
Hey, yo, listen,
That's
bro,
gonna
but
be nuts.
it's been a pleasure having you. Like, we're about to do the Suelta challenge. You ready for
Suelta,
it?
let's
Are
do
you
this
ready
thing.
for it?
I honestly don't even know, bro. I might just choke.
Bro, we don't care because we're here to support you and hold you down.
Hey, my boy said, don't choke like the Clippers. Damn.
That's
Man, they need to get rid of Paul George.
I'm for
Yo,
sure
get
about to
rid
choke
of it.
right now, bro. I'm about to just do some like fat man scoop height, like go.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
That's it. That's all I'm doing ad libs, bro.
We feel it, bro. You want to start it off? You want to start? Should we
I don't
start
even
it off?
know, man. There's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
That's what I'm saying. It's better if you start it off.
Yeah.
Because I think it's better if you start off because then when we start and then you see hear us and you'll be like, nah, I don't know.
I'm about to just
So-
spit J. Cole's bars from earlier.
From today, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I love that he used 93 till infinity. Bro,
What?
That
Yo.
is my favorite
He's
beat
incredible.
of all time.
Damn, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
Favorite beat of all
And-
time?
Of all time. 93 till infinity, bro.
Damn,
That's
that's bold.
deep.
That's a bold statement.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah. Don't at me. That's my favorite beat of all time.
Anderson Paak produced it.
All right,
Oh, that is lit, though.
All right,
That
we're
is
ready.
lit.
We're ready.
So
Damn.
you go ahead and drop it, man. Drop it for them. Let them know.
Drop
Wait,
Let
me?
them know that you got it, man.
I
We are
don't know,
rooting
man.
for you. We are rooting for you. He got some new tostones. This was fresh out the oven today.
I'm reconsidering my deal, bro. I need to get out this contract.
Bro, we gonna give you we have the max for you. We have a counter
We got
offer.
the max.
We have the max contract for Mac
I'm about
to
to.
become part of La Fritanga.
Fritanga.
That's the La Fritanga
Yo,
records.
man, I honestly don't know if I can do this, bro.
Bro, just do it. Do one line. One line.
What if we go first and then you reconsider?
No, I don't think he's gonna reconsider after we go. It has to. You can say no. Like we don't.
He
you can
dropped
say
the beat.
no.
He dropped the beat. Oh.
Wait. Yo, this beat is hard. I ain't gonna lie though.
Appreciate
I'ma
it,
tell
man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this.
Do one line. One line.
Oh man, all right. Let me think. Give me like 10 seconds.
Take your time, man. Like Hov.
I'ma just talk my bar.
You got time. You got time. Do it.
All right, hold on. Yo, I hate this pressure. I'm used to being behind the cam. Stay fresh, I kill a cab. Like damn, Kendrick Lamar, man. That's it.
Woo, he went in though. Yo, wait.
You could have dropped like 6 more lines, bro.
Bro, you went in.
That was hard.
You could have kept it going. You was going.
You know what? I used to fuck around with the rap shit, but it's a lot of pressure.
My boy said
Man.
he picked up the camera and he said he retired, bro.
I love that. He did kill it. He dropped the mic.
It was like mic drop.
But don't
That's
worry.
it.
Listen, we can promise that we're not gonna fuck up. So
Nah, we always mess
we
up.
always mess
we
up. man.
always mess up.
We never know. Like we don't write. We always come up with it right now. So whatever happens, happens. So
Alright,
Yo,
let's
you
do
know,
it.
yo, I'm gonna tell you something real quick though.
cut the beat over there. Yeah.
You know, back in like 2007, maybe like 2009, I started this rap group, right? And
What?
it was supposed to be like a comedy rap group.
Oh,
And,
that's my favorite.
You got no records on it? You didn't record
I
nothing?
got a gang of records on it.
Ah, we need to see. We need
Yeah,
to see
it was all freestyles, like
Nice.
freestyle, and then we freestyle a hook, and then freestyle. I'll send you some stuff though, cause we used to just
Send
have
it,
fun,
brain.
you know.
Yo, that's great. That's my thing, bro. Like I need rap to be funny, bro. Like that's just it.
Yo, he be dropping some funny bars for real, like real good funny bars, like.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Go-
let's get into it, man.
Let's do it.
Let's
Go
get
ahead,
into
go
it.
ahead.
Let's see what's up. Like, should we?
Ooh. Tírate tú primero porque yo empecé la otra vez y empecé bien
You hear it out there?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, we're gonna let it flow. Tostones. Yeah. Yo. Cuando llego a la escena la cosa se cuela. Después de esto no va a haber secuela. Te voy a llevar para la escuela. Dile cómo es que es pa' que sepa. Ey, soy puertorriqueño. Siempre lo hago isleño. Prendo el leño. Y no saben que cuando yo llego a la escena la cosa se pone bien buena. Ey, y yo llego y la gente se estremece. Si tienes hambre te tengo los entremeses. Yo lo hago desde hace meses. Improvisar es lo mío. Pregúntale a tu pana, a tu pai y a tu tío. Porque cuando yo llego estoy en un lío. Bien agradecido. Pero seguimos metiéndole como es. You already know how that go. We happening DTLA. Pasando DTLA. You know how that go. When the rhyme flows, we never go back cause we that real foe is never foul. We never that loud because we take over and we know what we about. We not from the south, but we doing that West Coast side. You know that we take it in the real ride. We nice with the reals right. You know with the feels right. Dile padrino,
Empiézalo de nuevo. Empiézalo de nuevo. ¿Cómo? 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 Ey, ey, dice. Yo, este beat está bien duro. Viene. Estamos aquí con Edgar Medina, el dueño de la rima. Papi, tú sabes que estamos por encima. Ey, y vamos para allá arriba. Nunca nos bajamos porque tú sabes que aquí nos soltamos. Hey, y estamos en el suelta. Sabes que venimos con la brega. Hey, shout out to G Perico. Papi, tú sabes que venimos de Puerto Rico. Ja. Y me fui pero regresé. Y tú sabes que a mí me gusta el café. Aquí tengo azuquita para el café. Azuquita para el café, papi. Yo soy un café de olla. Me llaman el Destroyal. Yo le meto bien suelto. Papi, tú sabes que yo vengo al garete muerto. ¿Cómo es? ¿Sabes cómo es? Aquí llegó el Albisael, el padrino. El padrino, tú sabes que la sacamos de home run. Nunca básico, siempre clásico. Nunca básico, siempre clásico. Shout out to Vanice, A18. You know how we go, they always great. Yo, South Central in the house. Yo, you know we ain't got no spouse. Well, at least I don't, but he does. You know how the show goes. Here we go. Woo.
yeah. Dile padrino, yo sabes que siempre somos los que llegamos y los maquinos. Y si no sabes, pregúntale a Kino.
Kino.
Hey, hay cosas que yo no me atino. Si no estás ready, pues yo no sé si es para ti o para ti no. Porque cuando llego yo patino por encima de todo el fuego. Lo que he vuelto es fuego. Por eso esto fire no lo dejo para luego.
No.
Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos. Hey, esto no es un juego. Y cuando yo maquino, la cosa se pone con el padrino. Y Edgar Medina, ya tú sabes que llegamos. Ey, Macksimo, está temblando todo como un sismo. El que no sabe, cuando yo llego lo hago yo solo, yo mismo. Ey, y nunca me echo para atrás, nunca me relajo, no voy a parar. Cuando entro la cosa va a explotar. No sé qué voy a decir, pero a la hora de improvisar le vamos a llegar. Los MC baratos los vamos a pisar. Y no hay igual. Pasando DTLA, vamos back and forward. You know that I go towards, and I never go lower. And like Kobe, I'm the king at lower, man.
You went off.
I felt it, I
You
felt
went
it.
off.
I felt it.
Yo. Diablo.
Una línea más,
Una más, déjame tirarle.
back and forth, back and forth.
Papi, ok, dale, back and forth, back and forth.
How you feel? How you feeling out there? Let us know in the comment how you feel out there. Oh, I see some comments out there. Let me see. We got the people saying they love it. Shout out to Wifey. Let me hop in. Eric, where Eric at?
Oh,
Come
Eric,
through.
where you at?
We about to do we gotta get back on the clubhouse with the suelta, but this one goes like this.
Suelta.
Eric.
Hey, hey. Viene, 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 estamos aquí. Here we go. Le vengo a soltar con el Macksimo. Tú sabes que él es el máximo. Aquí no se permite racismo. Papi, no, aquí no hay racismo. Venimos bien sueltos, le metemos de PR a RD, venimos vueltos. Estoy muy revuelto como una pupusa del Salvador, papi. Tú sabes, aquí venimos con él. Él es mejor y me fui del flow, pero ya regresé. Tú sabes que le metemos otra vez. Yo te dije que a mí me gustaba el café y yo tengo la azuquita para el café. Así dijo Cheo, pero yo te digo, no soy feo, pero le meto bien lejos y veo, te meto bien lejos. Me quedé sin aire, pero tú sabes que aquí yo tengo el paire. Yo le meto como si fuera un cambio. Métele tú, dime tostones. Tú sabes que le metimos jamones. ¿Cómo? Me fui del...
Dice, yo. No me atento a los comentarios. Cuando llego, rompo como sicario. Y si no están ready pa' esto, yo le llego y lo rompo. Hacemos que bailen como trompo. Dile que yo se la pongo. Hey, y dile que llegamos con los beats. Y no le damos por debajo, porque cuando llegamos it's just heat. Sabe que yo me fajo. Hey, y traemos la pista. No va a haber quien se resista. Dile que se pongan en la lista, porque está bien difícil buquear al caballo Macksimo. Porque cuando llegamos, le damos como sabes que siempre bajamos. Hey, pasando DTLA, ya tú sabes que estamos. Hey, and I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. DTLA, you know we doing it, we never fake. Yeah, we never fake.
Me mataste.
Nos fuimos. Dice.
That beat's hard, man.
Se titió.
That was it.
That beat's hard.
Boom.
Yo, that beat was crazy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. We definitely got to get you on the record. Because you're nice. You're nice.
He teased us,
No
bro.
se lo cree, no se lo cree.
He dropped 2 lines. He was like, nah, I'm just going to leave it here.
It was lit, bro. Hey, but anyway, man, great to have you, man, for real. We definitely got to keep building and making things happen.
Yep.
And make sure you go follow him right there in the bottom. Macksimo, Macksimo. And then also, how do you say that, the other one, the other production
Developed.
company that you said?
Developed.
Go check that out. Follow their work. Follow all the things that come in. And it's been a pleasure, man. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Edgar.
guys, man, for real.
Thank you, Edgar. We appreciate you,
I
man.
appreciate
And
you
keep up the
guys.
good work.
Appreciate you, man, and we'll for sure tap in on some. And I'll send you some of that music. So you
Let's
can-
do it,
you
bro.
can-
Definitely. We need
Send
to
it
talk
over.
about that. We need to talk about that and hear that.
All right,
right,
man.
brother.
Appreciate
Good
you,
chopping in
man.
with you guys, bro.
Yeah.
Peace.
Take care.
Thank you. God bless, man.
Boom.
Yeah, check it duro. Shout out to him, man.
Shout out.
This was episode 18.
Yes,
man,
sir.
we keep it going, man. We keep it going.
We do.
Stay tuned, y'all. We love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, all of you. This is your boy Tostones.
This is El Padrino.
Y recuerda, aquí está pasando. Papi, te veo para la próxima.
Pasando. Aquí está pasando.